Hi, my name is Tiffany and welcome to my kitchen. So here I've got two, I would say good sized chicken breasts that are diced or cubed rather. Then you're gonna season with salt. And here I'm using kosher salt, but you could use table salt as well if that's what you have. Some cracked black pepper, but you can use regular ground pepper if that's all you have. And then I'm adding some chipotle powder just for a little bit of spice and some regular curry powder. It wouldn't be chicken and mushroom curry soup without the curry powder. So you're gonna mix to combine and make sure the seasoning is even all over the chicken. Now you're gonna add your onion. This was a quarter of a massive Vidalia onion, but you can use regular white onion, Spanish onion, and if you love onion, use as much as you want. So you're gonna cook that until the onions start to soften, and then you're gonna add some garlic. This was 3 cloves crushed. You're gonna stir that until the onions soften a little further and the garlic is fragrant and smelling good. Once that's ready, you're gonna add your mushrooms. And here I'm using cremini mushrooms, but you could use white button mushrooms or chopped portobellos as well if that's what you have. And an interesting fact, I learned that cremini mushrooms are just matured white button mushrooms and portobello mushrooms are matured cremini mushrooms. So that's pretty cool. Here I'm using some chicken stock. This was about 3/4 of the box. It is low sodium, and then I added roughly about 1/4 of another box. And now I'm adding 2 cups of water at 250 mils, which is the Canadian measurement. And then you're gonna stir to mix well. I ended up getting this induction burner from my mother-in-law. It's pretty dope. So here I'm using Uncle Ben's Fast and Fancy rice. I'm just adding the seasoning packet right now. It is the fine herb flavor. I haven't tried any others. This is the one that was recommended in the recipe from the Facebook group. So if you are going to make this, which I hope you do, I would say that this is a non-negotiable. And now I'm adding some dried parsley, mostly just for color, since it doesn't really give off any flavor, but it's good nonetheless. And you could use fresh as well if that's all you have. I would suggest then to save it for the end so that the color stays a nice vibrant green. You're gonna wanna check for seasoning just to see that all the flavors are at the level of your choosing. Here I found that, at least for my taste, there wasn't enough curry powder, so I did end up adding a little bit more. I think all in all, I added maybe 1.5 teaspoons of curry powder in total. I added a bit more salt and a bit more black pepper as well to taste. Lots of ground pepper. And then again, you're gonna mix well to combine. And I'm smelling it because it smells so good. Next, you're gonna add the rice. And I think the package says to cook it for about 20 minutes, but because it's in the soup, I would say just cook it until, you know, it's al dente or to your liking. And you're gonna let that cook a little bit. Or a lot of it, it's fast forwarded. Give it a stir and check your rice at this point. And if your shit's not boiling, then turn up the heat. Then you're gonna add the coconut milk, but don't do what I did. Yeah. It's some spicy flavor. You could use low-fat coconut milk here if you want, but listen, if I'm gonna eat, I'm going all the way. So you're gonna wanna stir again just to combine everything. Make sure the coconut milk is nice and creamy and mixed. And then again, you wanna check for seasoning. I found that there wasn't enough salt, so I added just a touch more, which made honestly that much of a difference, just adding that little bit. And then you're gonna bring it to a boil, give everything a look, see how good it is. Once everything is said and done, you serve it up how you want it. When I first made this, I only added lime and sriracha, and it gave me some like Thai curry soup vibes. So this time around, you can see to the right, I have some Thai basil leaves and some fresh jalapeno thinly sliced. But you can omit that and just use the lime and the sriracha. It'll taste just as good. I love the smell and the taste of Thai basil. It gives foods such a perfumey, florally kind of flavor, and it smells and tastes amazing. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe as well. It helps out, and you'll get more content like this. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.